You asked for it. Costco kitty litter review. Let's break it down. Not really. Let's get serious. But seriously, we are here doing a Costco beverage review. Okay, we're gonna break down the different beverages that are in Costco right now to show you which ones are worth it, which ones aren't, which ones are keto friendly, which ones aren't, but also which ones have some hidden things in there that you may want to avoid. So we'll walk out of here with the main ones, the ones that are really working well and that are beneficial. So let's break them all down. We've got a lot to choose from. We'll try to make it quick and easy. Okay, I used to love these things. Now, they're still not bad, but let's take a look at the ingredients in them really quick. Okay, so we have carbonated water, citric acid, natural flavors, clarified lemon juice. We've got potassium benzoate, sucralose. Okay. So this one's already not going to make the cut. The thing I used to like about it was the green tea extract. So if you're looking for something that's going to give you a nice little boost without a bunch of caffeine and you're not concerned with the sucralose, perfectly okay drink. I'm just not a big fan of the sucralose and not a big fan of the natural flavors. If you're really worried about it and you want to go with something cleaner, you go with a Perrier. Now, as far as the price goes, that's a pretty darn good price, $7.99 for however many this is. What we've got 18 of these ice drinks. Now, one of the things that you could do that would be a better alternative is to take some of these Perriers. There's 24 that you get for $13.49, so it's a little bit more expensive, but take some of those, put a little bit of stevia in it, put a squirt of lemon, and you're pretty much dealing with the same thing. You just don't get the caffeine. So I don't really see the point in getting the sparkling ice, to be completely honest, because I don't feel like it's going to get you that much of a benefit. However, technically it's keto friendly. Technically it wouldn't break a fast. It just wouldn't be the best thing. Go for the Perrier instead. Okay, now let's take a look. I don't even think we need to talk about orange juice. Pure fructose there, which is definitely going to contribute to what's called de novo lipogenesis. So juice, fructose, is going to convert to fat easier than other kinds of sugar. So in essence, what you're looking at is if you have orange juice, it's a lot more apt to go to the liver and get turned into fat. Okay, now let's look at these other sparkling beverages here. Okay, so we got Pellegrino for $14.59, normally $18.59. Honestly, go for the Perrier. You're paying for the Pellegrino name, still just sparkling water, so I wouldn't really worry too much about it. Now we have the Crystal Geyser ones. Okay, these are a little bit better. Take a look at this. Okay, in this case, we have natural mineral water, carbon dioxide to carbonate it, and natural lime essence, natural lemon essence, natural essence of mixed berries, and natural orange essence. So that one's definitely cleaner. So as far as the flavored sparkling beverages go, this one's going to be the winner for sure. No natural flavors. They're actually using real essence, so much better. I sound like a little bit of a broken record whenever I say this, but natural flavors are just too much of a wild card. Sure, there's good ones, but there's also really sketchy ones, and there's no way to tell. So when you have like a natural essence of lemon or a natural essence of lime, it's a much better situation. Okay, so those Crystal Geyser ones, out of all the sparkling waters and all the flavored waters, that's the way to go. And honestly, put a couple drops of stevia or monk fruit or something in it, and it's gonna taste just like the ice without the actual artificial coloring and stuff. Then we have Kirkland's version of the ice drinks, which quite frankly are more expensive, so why would we even bother? Especially when we look at the ingredients and we see, once again, sucralose, natural flavors. It's just not worth it. Why? Okay, now Pellegrino has these ones that are essence. So they're flavored Pellegrinos, which I like Pellegrino, but it's so expensive. Okay, you're paying for quality water. You're paying for a name. Let's see what's in it. Oh, busted. Okay, so you've got this quality water, and then they don't even use essence. They call it essence, but then when you actually look at the ingredients, carbonated water, mineral water, natural flavors, that's hardly essence. That's basically artificially flavored. So you go for Crystal Geyser, which is the cheap man or the poor man's version of it, and you get a better quality than you do with the actual Pellegrino. That's just, I don't know, disconcerting to me. Anyway, moving on down the line, we're trying to move quick here. The Waterloo, 24 cans, same kind of thing. Purified, carbonated water, natural flavors, all kind of the same thing. Don't need to really waste my time. Again, the Crystal Geyser is probably gonna be the way to go. Now we move into the buy. A lot of people ask about this. Will it break a fast? Is it good on keto? Let's talk about it. Sometimes if something is good on keto is all dependent on how many carbs you're ultimately taking in from your other food sources. So if we break down what's in this, I can tell you if it's gonna be beneficial for you on keto or not. All right, Let's take one, for example. Let's look at the pineapple one. We have filtered water, erythritol, that's keto friendly. Coconut water concentrate, which could have a good amount of carbs, it all depends. Citric acid, acacia gum, natural flavors, stevia leaf, sea salt, tea extract, green coffee bean extract, malic acid. Okay, it's got some preservatives, it's got some weird stuff in there, it's got the natural flavors, but I mean, this is a more involved drink. And let's see, we have 12 grams of carbs, 10 of which are from erythritol. This is totally keto friendly. Are you going to get a net benefit out of it? Probably not. The nice thing is though, because it has the coconut in it, because it has that coconut water extract, you're getting some of the minerals. So you do have a little bit of an electrolyte effect. Normally if you drink coconut water, it's too high in carbohydrates, so it wouldn't work. Bai is like a cocoa fusion where they're using erythritol, but they're using like a coconut powder. Now, take a look at the price though. So for 15 18-ounce bottles, you're paying 18 bucks, a little over $1 a pop. Now, that's not bad if you really are into this stuff, but I don't think that it's a complete game changer for your keto lifestyle. It might just be one of those things that you want to have every now and then just to give yourself a little treat. A lot of people would ask if it would break a fast or not. It would break a fast. There's still 10 calories in it. Erythritol technically would break a fast. So keto, sure. Fasting, intermittent fasting, no. You'd want to have it during your eating period. So not a bad product, just maybe not the perfect thing for fasting, and maybe one-off occasionally when you're in keto if you're okay with spending the money. Okay, hey, it's me on the floor. Look, I found one that's a little bit different. It wouldn't be fasting friendly, but it would totally be keto friendly. And there's a couple things I really like about it, so I have to give them some credit here. It's called Spindrift. So at first I was thrown off because it says sparkling water and real squeezed fruit. And I was like, what kind of stuff are they gonna throw at us? When you look at the ingredients, first of all, I like that they get down to the granular with the calories. 9 calories, 3 calories, 17 calories. They are really actually paying attention. Okay, 2 grams of carbohydrates in this one. Carbonated water, raspberry puree, raspberry juice, and lime juice. Carbonated water, lemon juice. This one, I'd actually be okay with having on a fast. It's just lemon juice. It's 3 calories, and I think you're gonna get a benefit out of it. This is a cool product. Okay, a 30 pack for $15.49. That is a serious bargain, to be honest, and it's not even on sale. So this one makes the cut. The 17 calorie one, yeah, you might wanna go easy on keto, but these two, you're totally good to go. It's a cool product. It's always about looking a little bit deeper in what's gonna work. Okay, sometimes a couple of calories are gonna be beneficial on a fast if they put you deeper into a fasted state. Now I know you're not necessarily doing a fast watching this video, but if you're trying to have something pre-workout that doesn't make it so that you are working out on a full stomach, because if you have breakfast, if you have some calories, you have creamer in your coffee, and then you go work out, you're not in a fasted state. So that's beneficial for even people that aren't fasting. So anyway, that product is definitely awesome. Compare that to one like Izzy, which is a little bit deceiving because they say no added sugar, no preservatives. But then when we actually look at what's in it, whoa, 32 grams. Okay, sparkling water, apple juice, grape juice, orange juice, natural flavors. Come on, as if we're not getting enough flavor from the sugary juice already, you also have to add natural flavors? That's a little bit disturbing, and they put them right next to each other. So imagine taking that Spindrift and adding a couple packets of stevia or a couple drops of stevia. You have that, but much cleaner. Heck yeah, go for that. By the way, a lot of the things that I'm talking about, you can get online, not in liquid form. And what I mean by that is like coconut powder, different beverages, different Lakanto monk fruit sweeteners, all that stuff, get through Thrive Market. Now, there's a special link down below. They are a tremendous supporter of this channel, but a lot of the things that you're getting here, you can get through Thrive. And the cool thing is Thrive has like a shop comparison, so you can use a barcode scanner on your phone, scan things at the grocery store, pull it up on Thrive Market to see if it's a better deal. Because generally, Thrive Market, you can end up getting better prices through Thrive than you can at most grocery stores, and it's delivered right to your doorstep. So Thrive is awesome, awesome, awesome for anything health related as far as your groceries go. So please do check them out. There's a special link, special access down below in the description. Again, they're a supporter of this channel, but anyone that watches my channel gets to try them out and check out all their different things in special ways. So please do check them out down below in the description. So do that after you watch this video, because now I found another one that I have to pick apart a little bit. It's this diet green tea. Okay, we take something really good, green tea, and we manipulate it. Look at all this stuff we have in it. Hexametaphosphate as a preservative, natural flavors, phosphoric acid, potassium sorbate, acesulfame potassium, sorbic acid, sodium benzoate. Here's what trips me out about this. Okay, we already have acesulfame potassium. Okay, that right there, just so you see it. Okay, that stuff is really bad. That spikes your insulin, and that makes your body think that you had sugar even when you didn't. Okay, so you secrete insulin as a result of that. Okay, then we get going down the line, and we also have sucralose in it. So what the heck? But then what's interesting is we also have black tea in it. So it's not pure green tea, it's green tea, black tea blend, which saves them some money, puts more caffeine in it, and makes you feel like you're getting a jolt from it, when in reality, you're just getting some more caffeine from black tea, not the healthy way from green tea. I'm not gonna lie, the stuff tastes good, but it's just not gonna make the healthy cut for me. And then we kind of get into Diet Snapple, which is very similar, except that Diet Snapple is using aspartame. Let's take a look real quick. Yeah, see, filtered water, citric acid, tea, aspartame, potassium citrate. Yep. Okay, let's just skip through that. That's garbage. I've had people ask me about these Teas tea, the organic, unsweetened, organic jasmine green tea. This is actually good stuff. Let me show you what it looks like. A 12 pack for $6.99, so 50 cents a pop, or 50, 60 cents, whatever. Okay, organic jasmine green tea, totally unsweetened. That's a good deal if you like prepackaged tea. Obviously, it's cheaper to make it yourself, but I dig that stuff. I think it's a good product. A lot of times it's sold out though. Aloe vera drinks. We're told that they're gonna help our gut because the aloe vera is good for our gut and it's soothing and it's gonna help us feel better. Well, let me debunk that a little bit. When you look at aloe vera drinks, if it was just water, aloe vera, and maybe a little bit of stevia, it'd be one thing. But look at third ingredient, we have organic cane sugar, then citric acid, then fructose. Okay, these are notorious for triggering the reaction, or the, should I say, the secretion or the transmission, I guess, of lipopolysaccharides out of the small intestine into the bloodstream. That may sound like Greek, but what it means is that it's triggering an inflammatory response. It's triggering pathogenic bacteria to cross through that overall gut barrier and get into your bloodstream, which could result in inflammation. So in an effort to make your gut better, you're making your gut worse. It just doesn't make sense. But if it was pure aloe vera and some water and some stevia, then sure. But that one's not gonna make the cut. Coconut water. All right, a 6-pack organic for $12.79. This real cocoa, I have to say, tremendous product. Organic coconut water, that's it. Remember, coconut water still has sugar in it. It's not keto friendly, okay? It's not low carb, but if this is what you like to have post-workout, or if this is what you like to have, this is a totally good coconut water. And I'm glad that it's here because I compare it to organic coconut water here. And look at this, organic coconut water, organic sugar that they added to it, and then ascorbic acid. Why do you need to add sugar? Okay, coconut already has sugar. So we see 15 grams of carbs here versus 10 grams of carbs here. It just doesn't need to be done. So anyhow, this one, the real cocoa, definitely the way to go. You're talking not a whole lot of difference in price. And then we have these Columbe Lattes. Interesting concept, but they're mainly milk, not even much coffee. So these guys, and they're delicious. I've had a sip of them before, but they wreck my stomach because they're pretty much pure milk. Let me show you what's in it. Milk, cold pressed coffee, cane sugar, acacia fiber. It's not worth it, okay? And they're also expensive. But then we move into this one, the organic, I'm sorry, it's not even organic, is it? This stuff is just really good quality cold brew, I will tell you from my own experience. Now, you should be opting for organic coffee, but cold brew, the nice thing is at least the acid content is a little bit lower, so some of the tannins are removed and they're filtered out. So at least you're missing out on some of the negative stuff that would come through in a non-organic coffee. This cold brew, I will tell you just from my own experience, is just very, very smooth. Okay, all it is cold brew, water, and that's pretty much it. So let me show you the pricing on this. 12 cans for $13.99. Usually if you go buy cold brew at the grocery store, you're gonna pay like $3 or $4 for a can of it. So this is a very, very good bargain. Please don't go buy it all because I like it so much. I'm not even gonna waste our time. Vitamin water zero. This is a fancy one because we think, oh, it's got vitamins in it. It's gotta be healthy. So it's gotta be good. Well, not if everything that else is in it is counteracting and superseding any couple of vitamins that are water soluble, by the way. Let me show you what's up. Reverse osmosis water, then we have erythritol, then we have less than 0.5% of vitamin A, C, E. Okay, then it goes through all its vitamins and stuff like that. It's got some electrolytes, potassium. Wow, cheap stuff. It's not hard to put in there. Then we got gum acacia. Then we have a bunch of natural flavors. You know what? I have to say, they changed it. It used to be sucralose. Now it's straight up stevia. However, The bummer is that they have erythritol. So this wouldn't work during a fast, but I have to eat my own words. This is actually decent. This is okay and totally acceptable. I think it's a halfway decent drink to just sip on when you're doing keto. The natural flavors aren't the best, but don't drink it for the vitamins. You're not getting vitamins out of it. But price-wise, a 20-pack for $15.99 is not bad. When you compare it to, well, $18.99 for a 20-pack. So you're paying more for Gatorade Zero, which is, look at this. We have citric acid, sodium citrate, salt, monosodium phosphate, gum arabic, sucralose, acesulfame potassium, spiking your insulin, glycerol ester of rosin, natural flavor, and yellow 5. So we have artificial coloring, natural flavors, sucralose, and it's more expensive than going for vitamin water, which is erythritol and stevia. Again, it might bloat you because of the erythritol, but heck, they're making big moves there. That is awesome. Huge, huge props to them. So vitamin water, that's a go. Capri Sun, come on. Don't waste my time. Then we have organic juice. Again, I think we know what's going on with juice. We don't need to really spend time there. A lot of the things I'm walking by right now are things that are just straight up fruit juice, okay? Anything fruit juice is pure fructose, okay? That's going to go into the liver. It's going to get converted into fat much easier unless you are absolutely ready to burn it pretty much immediately. So please don't bother. But now let's stop really quick here at the tomato juice to see if this stuff's worth it. 100 milligrams. Tomato concentrate, plus they add high fructose corn syrup. So remember what I was saying about fructose? Fructose goes to the liver. High fructose corn syrup really goes to the liver. It goes straight there and it gets absorbed so fast that the body has no choice but to essentially convert it into de novo lipogenesis into fat. You should run away with anything that has high fructose corn syrup. And it's kind of funny because a tomato juice shouldn't really have it added. It's unnecessary. Anyway, don't bother. People would never let me live it down if I did not do a quick review on Bang. Let's talk about Bang energy drinks for just a second because they're clearly promoting them heavily. Okay, so $25.99 for a 24-pack. I mean, that's a good deal if this is what you're after. But here's the issue. It's a good thing and a bad thing. Okay, so we have essential amino acids in it, which means we have leucine. Okay, leucine is a great amino acid, but it technically breaks a fast. So this is an okay drink to drink if you're not trying to work out in a fasted state. Okay, if you're trying to work out and get the most fat loss effect out of your workout, having this prior to your workout is not the best thing. If you are in a fed state and you're already eating and you're not working out in a fasted state, then it's probably fine. But let's break down the ingredients because it's not exactly clean. The funny thing is, I'm not opposed to energy drinks, okay? I have the ones I recommend. I've done videos where I break down the things to look for. Bang just misses the mark on a lot of counts, but they also have interesting ingredients that make them halfway decent, that make them marketable. So I want to show you what you need to look for in an energy drink here really quick. So at first glance, you think 0 carbs, 0 calories. Okay, but look at, we've got carbonated water, citric acid, natural artificial flavors, caffeine, okay, not the end of the world, sodium benzoate, not the end of the world, all this stuff. Okay, then we go sucralose, really high up on the list. Then EAAs, leucine, isoleucine, valine, all these. Okay, these are good because they'll help you retain muscle, but they'll break a fast and they'll kick you out of that fat burning state. So good and bad thing. Okay, then we go into, once again, the acesulfame potassium, okay? And potassium sorbate, all these things are not good. Then we've got their super creatine blend. Again, not bad because we have creatine, which could be interesting as far as muscle building and actually giving you some strength. But creatine isn't any good unless you are doing a proper loading strategy. So if you're trying to take this because you're trying to get muscle strength effect, you're wasting your money. It does have coenzyme Q10, which is kind of nice. So, I mean, they put some strategy into it. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. I really don't. I don't think it's the worst energy drink that's out there. I just wish that if they were to tweak a couple things, like got rid of the acesulfame potassium and got rid of the sucralose and switched it over to stevia monk fruit, even with a little erythritol, that would be a killer energy drink. Like, I would buy that. I would use it occasionally. I mean, you compare it to some of this other garbage like this. I mean, sugar-free Red Bulls, which are just pure, just junk, pretty much. Natural artificial flavors, sodium bicarbonate, acesulfame K. It's the same crap, pardon my language, but it has nothing else added to it. It doesn't have the essential aminos that are scientifically proven to be very effective. You need essential aminos. Then we have Monster, like this sugar-loaded stuff. It's just not worth it, you know, to get any of these energy drinks. So out of all of them here, the Bang is probably the best. But it's just, I don't know. I think there's better ones like Celsius and stuff like that. If you want to watch my full energy drink review. I did one. You can just type in Thomas DeLauer energy drink, or I can link to it down below in the description. I'm skipping through all the diet sodas. We don't really need to spend time there. You guys know that that's not good. Here's one that's interesting, ginger beer. Cool product, but again, it's made of sugar, okay? So sugar, ginger, natural ginger flavoring, then they add more natural flavorings on top of it. A little disappointed in Costco with this one. Here's another one, Polar Beverage. Haven't seen this one before. What's this? Carbonated water, natural flavors. So it's pretty much just another cheap seltzer water. It's cheap, but I don't know if it's really what we want. And then same kind of thing here. Oh, these are not even worth it. These are loaded with sugar. High fructose corn syrup, not even sugar. Shame on you, Canada Dry. We shouldn't be doing that. That's not good stuff. So I know there's not as many winners as we thought there would be. Definitely not the best selection, but at least now you know the few things that you can get, like the coconut water, or like the specific energy drinks that we talked about, or the specific seltzers, like the Pellegrino being kind of a waste of money. So you did pick up some quick things that'll at least allow you to not waste your money at Costco, because there are always some good bargains. You just have to know what you're looking for. Funny, I'm gonna plug this one into the middle because as I was leaving Costco, I saw this one in the middle aisle display, and it wasn't in the typical beverage aisle. This is a really cool product. Check this one out. And I've featured them in a video before. They're pretty cool. Okay, so it's water, whey protein isolate. You always want to have whey protein isolate, not concentrate. Erythritol, natural flavors, not the best. A sodium citrate, phosphoric acid, salt, monopotassium phosphate, that's okay. Reb A stevia, and fruit juice. So this is a protein drink. This is protein that tastes kind of like Kool-Aid. It's interesting. It's like a refreshing protein drink that isn't milky and weird tasting. I've featured them before in a beverage haul at Costco, and I broke it down because they were just getting into Costco, and it was a really cool thing. Clearly they're doing well. Let me show you the price point. For $18.99, that's less than $2 for each protein bottle. That is a really good price because there's 20 grams. Let's see. Yeah, 20 grams of protein in these. That's a really good deal. So yes, not a typical beverage, but still pretty awesome. Electrolyte drink mix, liquid IV. I might call it liquid blood sugar. Pure cane sugar, dextrose. You gotta be kidding me. Costco, come on. And people are gonna pay $29 for this? Do not get this, come on. That is not cool. Okay, they have a cool name, Liquid IV, I love that. But if you ask me, that's highway robbery. $30 for cane sugar with a couple of electrolytes in it and a fancy name. I get it, the branding is on point, but no. That's not okay. I know it makes the beverage video kind of, but it's more of a supplement, but I just saw it here and no. Just came across Zip Fizz too. Let's break Zip Fizz down, okay? It is sucralose, so it doesn't make the cut on artificial sweeteners, but it is an interesting product. Let's see here, calories, 3 grams of carbs, so it would not be fasting friendly, but it would be keto friendly. It's got an interesting like methionine complex. It's got all kinds of different minerals, chromium, nicotinates. That's pretty cool. It's got like a carb metabolism blend. Kind of a cool product to have every now and then. I don't think it's gonna hurt you, but it's definitely not fasting friendly. I know a lot of people have asked. So until next time, make sure you comment down below and let me know what kind of hauls you want to see me do. What kind of videos you want to see me doing in the grocery store so that I can break down the science of keto, fasting, all that stuff. It's up to you. So let's try this ending again. Guys, as always, Costco is where you're going to find amazing deals. It's also where you're going to get tricked a lot. You're running into Costco, you're moving fast. You don't always know what you're grabbing because there's people everywhere. It's chaotic. So hopefully you leaned a little bit on this video to learn what you can grab and what you should avoid. As always, keep it locked in here on my channel. I'll see you tomorrow.